Bonjour? Bonjour? I don't hear anything.
Greetings, human!
Crap! Bonjour? No?
What? Huh?
Hello, Dr. Cupcake.
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Cupcake!
Hi! Greaves
Hi.
a princess. Huh? I said Greaves a princess. Greaves a princess, yes. I may have gotten her a tiara. Oh. And a scepter. And I have a scepter.
Oh, of course.
Yes. You want to know why?
Why?
Ask me why. It was my birthday on Tuesday. Yeah.
Wow, you're 1 year closer to being dead.
And you're really freaking loud.
I was just going to say, someone's speakers are too loud.
Is it hers? I think it was me.
I heard it.
Okay.
I'm wearing headphones.
Oh, I'm sorry. My gain might be turned up. Let me take a look.
You were fine to me, but apparently Green had her headphones. I think it's just really me. Loud. Which way is up and which way is down?
I don't know.
Towards your face is down, and this way is up. Okay.
I don't know. My gain is turned way down. I'm good.
Yeah. You're fine. Everything's fine. We're fine. Grieve is just slowly losing her mind with age.
Oh, you've been doing that for a while.
Oh, shut up and eat your pizza. There you go. Pizza.
Some good music. Fucking Slacker sucks tonight. What the hell?
Sucks to be you. I am wearing this sweater backwards.
That's the way to do it.
Stop looking at me like that. It's a style.
That's what I get to play Believer.
There we go. No wonder I felt like I was being choked.
Hello and welcome to episode 42 of the Super Happy Fun Gamatron Tea Party with Kiki, Bones, and Breathe. Have a happy Halloween, internet humanoid beings.
Anywho, hi Bones, hi Grieve.
Hi.
Hi everybody. Hi internet people who are listening to this after the fact, or not.
Yes, always after the fact. Alright, let's try Groove Shark and see if it's got any better music tonight.
I doubt it.
Well, Groove Shark I can pick the music. For whatever reason, yeah. Slacker sucks that I am not getting the music I want to hear. I'm getting like all shit I like new music you might want to hear. I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to. Bitch.
So, now that I have my mouth full of food, I decided to talk often. Nom nom.
Nom nom.
Why is it when you want to say something, chewing suddenly becomes very exasperating? There we go. So we finished season R of Sailor Moon, and we watched the movie. Woo-hoo.
Nope. It was good, I think. Maybe.
That sounds like you might have a few comments.
I don't know. It was fine, I guess. I don't know what to make of the movie, but, I mean, the TV show is fine. You know, more of the same, flamboyant characters, flamboyant villains. Silly Sailor Scouts. Tuxedo Mask being a dumbass.
Both past and present. Or future and present. Yes, future and present. Although he wasn't that smart in the past either. I'm still trying to figure out how he was a university student.
I'm using my skips now.
I don't know. But yes. Future him fucked past him for no reason.
Uh-huh.
No reason!
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give you this bullshit test, even though I know you two are gonna get together in the end anyway, because my life exists.
Of course. Alright, fuck off. That one's sucking.
Oh, no happiness?
I just want some dead mouse for God's sake, and it's giving me all this other crap I don't give a shit about. Ugh.
What the hell is Dead Mouse?
He's a techno artist. Well, actually, technically he's a dubstep artist, but whatever.
Well, Kiki's giving me a death look,
Rogue.
so you know exactly what kind of music I listen to.
The
Country?
kind that sucks.
It does not suck. It is
It's a
just
Hoover.
different from what you listen to. Different does not automatically mean suck.
I don't
No,
like
it always
change.
means the suck.
Sometimes I wish we were on camera so that you could see the faces that I make at your comments.
Well, I could turn it on, but I'm not going to record it.
No. That'd be a terrible idea.
Even though originally this show was going to be in video format.
We just couldn't make it work. Well, plus the video files would be humongous.
Mm-hmm. This is so much easier to edit.
Mm-hmm. What was my password for Groove Shark? Let's find out.
I like butts. Or something to that effect.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of what my niece was doing in the middle of the store when I ran into my sister. She was doing that like dance where you like wiggle your butt out in the middle of the air and going, I got it from my mama. I got it from my mama.
Oh god. Twerking? Why are you laughing? I think that's twerking, isn't it?
That might be twerking. She
I
might
have no
just been
idea.
shaking her ass. It's her ass to shake.
Shake what your mama gave you, I guess.
Apparently she was, as she said, if she got it from her mama. Is that a song, or was she just saying that?
I think it's a part of a song. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever.
Pardon, I'm full of pizza.
Pizza is yummy.
Uh-huh.
Yummy, yummy pizza.
Very easy to clean up after. So I'm sorry that I left you all lonely today. Because I was out spending money.
Yes. Oh, I didn't care. I was just wondering where you were all day.
Mm-hmm. We had a bunch of different stores we had to go to.
I spent time with my grandparents today, so that was cool.
Aww, that's so cute.
What?
She called you cute.
Oh, yes. It's very cute that I spend time with my grandparents. What the hell?
Well, I would spend time with my grandparents, but they're dead, so it's kind of boring.
Yeah, I would spend time with my grandparents too, but they're also dead. And I
Oh,
stopped,
that was a downer.
and I stopped going to the cemetery on my birthday
Really?
because it was ruining my birthday.
Oh, of course.
What happened?
Nothing happened. I'm just checking something.
Uh-huh.
Don't everybody get all quiet.
Oh, and there was a scratch on my nephew's face.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he got into a fight because, no, this is what happened. My step-nephew was being bullied by these kids because, you know, you've met him. He's not the brightest crayon in the box. And so he was being bullied. My nephew stepped in to try and help him out. And the kids who were bullying decided to jump him because there were like 3 or 4 of them. And he ended up getting hit. So, yeah.
That was such an exciting tale.
I know, right?
Indeed.
So exciting.
My poor little nephew.
Yes, poor little nephew.
It was for a good cause.
Yes. Let's go.
Not because I was about ready to go off on him. I'm all like, you got into a fight? You come here and you tell me what you got into a fight about. okay. So he comes over, he gives me a hug, and like from under my arm, he's telling me what happened, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, good job. And he looks up at me and goes, what? I said, good job, you stood up for somebody. You may have gotten hurt in the process, but, you know, you showed where your loyalties lie.
So why don't you tell us about Inuyasha, Bones?
The way that you said that?
It's bad. Really bad. And I can barely take watching it. It's that fucking stupid.
I liked it.
I don't know what happened between season 2 and season 3, but I'm only marginally enjoying it in the sense that the story is slowly but surely progressing, little by agonizing little. I like Rumiko Takahashi. She's a good writer. Like, it's not that the story lacks merit. It does. It has merit, but it's just so agonizingly show and jump bullshit. And I get that it's not a good technical term for it, but it's my own personal vernacular for those shows that go on for 800 episodes and nothing ever gets resolved because, got canceled. Because, you know, there's always adventure over the next horizon. Although I think Inuyasha actually did get finalized. They had the final act, but I don't own it. It's going to take me another 6 months to get through the original 7 seasons before I even look at that.
I have so much Inuyasha. Oh.
I actually started to record my thoughts, and I realized they were really stupid and just deleted everything.
No!
I liked Inuyasha. Don't look at me like that.
No, I wasn't giving you a face. I was just, what the hell?
I like Inuyasha. I do. I like the characters. They're interesting characters. It's just that I think a lot of anime would be better served by shortening up the storylines. Like, they drag stuff out in a lot of shows, and it's like, you know what? This 26-episode anime could be 13. This 13-episode anime could be 6.
Mm-hmm.
This 6-episode anime could be a fucking movie.
Yeah.
We are in agreement.
There's a lot of Western media you could say that about, but not a lot of our animated shows actually are coherent between episodes, so...
And I think there's some movies that would do better as television shows.
Like what?
I'd like to see them adapt more of the Wizard of Oz mythos. I think there's a lot they could do with it. I actually genuinely enjoyed the Oz the Great and Powerful because I felt like it was an honest and realistic take on the rise of Oz.
What?
I'm waiting for you to tell me what movie would be a better TV show.
Plus, that's my favorite line about romance, where the girl goes, "He said he loved me." No, you only assumed he said that.
Don't mind us, we're stuffing our face.
What?
What?
Recently, a movie that I saw, because I have read the book, that I think would have made a better TV show because they could have actually explained shit, is The Beautiful Creatures.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I could have gone without that altogether.
Huh?
I could have gone without that altogether.
Well, then you could have edited it out. Yeah, just go back later and edit it out.
No.
I never said anything.
No, I meant the franchise altogether, not what you said.
I like the books.
Yes.
The books are awesome.
To you. It's not my fault you read crap.
I don't read crap.
I'm sorry, it's not my fault that you read things I consider crap.
It's not my fault you consider them crap.
Alright then, we are in agreement.
I don't like some of the shit you read either.
I'm sorry you don't want quality.
Meanie poo head.
Really? Really?
Yes, really.
I couldn't
Truly
think of anything
and
else.
Forever.
I couldn't think of anything else.
I'm full of pizza.
I'm not full yet.
Well, you haven't been eating it as long as I have. Because, you weren't here.
I was at work.
I know. That's why you weren't here.
And I would have come straight here after work, except for I tripped over a munchkin and ended up having to talk to the evil Queen of Hearts.
Okay.
Way to mix those two up.
Bones stares on in confusion.
You tripped over a denizen of Oz and then ran into the Queen from Wonderland.
That was awesome.
What is this, a show on ABC?
Ooh,
Zing.
that would be fun. What? It's a good idea.
I'm surprised that Once Upon a Time hasn't already tried to incorporate stuff from The Wizard of Oz. At least as far as I know, they haven't.
Give them time.
They've already been added Alice in Wonderland, and then Alice in Wonderland got a spin-off.
Yeah, I'm never watching that. I'm not even quite sure if I'm going to watch Once Upon a Time anymore.
I have not seen past the first season, so... Don't stare off into space, Bones. Talk about anime. Psst.
It's bad. So bad.
Why are you lying?
And no one wants to help me watch it.
That's not true. I was just busy.
She makes these excuses, Grieve. She tells me she's busy, she's got things to do. When really what it is she's just afraid. She can't take Inuyasha. It's too much.
To be fair,
I'm a machine.
as long
I'm
as
a machine. A monster born of the hate.
as long as I can play FF14, I'll watch anything with you. Even if it's fucking Inuyasha. Because I will just go there and go, oh, that's stupid. Oh, God, that's stupid. Oh, stop talking, stop talking.
Ducky.
Now you know what I'm going through on a nightly basis as I try to eat through Season 3. Like, I knew what I was getting into when I started, but honestly, the first couple seasons were way better than Season 3, and I get the distinct feeling it's a lot like a lot of animes where the middle is kind of like the low point, and it gets better on either end. It's like a reverse parabola of quality.
Somebody's going to have to explain that word to me.
What, parabola or reverse?
Because you think I'm that stupid. The bigger word.
You don't know what a parabola is?
Don't hit me. I believe that's
I
what
can't hit you. You bought me things.
Okay.
I take it Grieve has never had calculus or trigonometry.
No.
Are you kidding? I didn't pass, or, no. I passed pre-algebra.
She graduated high school with business math.
Well, business math, what the hell is that?
A math they allowed people to take so that they would stop failing algebra.
Like statistics?
No, I know how to
No.
budget a checkbook, and I know how to audit.
To be fair, I learned that stuff in algebra, but they took out, like, you know, the algebra stuff. But no, I cannot fathom any environment where she would know what a parabola is.
Well, yeah, I mean you have to get past geometry to even see a parabola.
Well,
You
we
mostly see
talked
it in
about them in intermediate algebra.
Yeah. You don't do anything with them until calculus, basically. Because they happen because of sine and cosine waves. Actually, tangent, but tangent's where you really see it, but
I took trig. I didn't pass it.
I'm having a hard time following the conversation. That just tells you where I am.
I just suddenly realized how massively overeducated I am in comparison, and it makes me feel really sad.
I don't know. Don't even try to think that I'm even remotely educated. I am not educated.
That is a parabola.
We had what you would call business math as a part of introductory statistics in Excel.
It is a specific kind of curve.
Okay. I will take your word for it. You do not have to explain it to me.
Okay.
As it is, I cannot fathom a world where I would need to know what that is. Seeing as I am a cashier at Walmart, whose apparent latest victory is the fact that I got to train somebody, and she's still asking me questions. I wanted to actually smack her today. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to hit her. Although apparently she likes me because I'm shiny.
As
That's
in,
what they all say.
as in like Firefly shiny, or she thinks you actually shine?
Firefly shiny.
Okay. I was gonna say,
She thinks
random
I'm really
drug tester, perhaps?
nice. She thinks I'm very nice and that my personality is very shiny.
Okay.
I'm all like, yeah, but you should see me outside of work.
This is all very silly.
So I watched more episodes of Kill La Kill, and it's still very good.
Obviously.
I mean, who doesn't like weird, super-powered tennis rackets and half-scissored swords and, you know, school uniforms that become power suits that barely cover anything and talk.
I actually know somebody who's watching the same anime as you.
It's very good.
There's a guy at work that works in health and beauty, and he just like randomly comes up to me and he goes, "Do you watch anime?" And I go, "Yeah, profusely." And he goes, "Awesome, somebody to talk to." And then he just starts talking about all these shows that I have never watched. And he goes, "What do you watch?" And I'm all like, "I don't keep a list." If I kept a list, it would be really, really long, and I probably wouldn't remember half of them. Because I'm completely insane and have a terrible memory. But
Always a good sign.
I was telling him how happy I was that Sailor Moon was getting rebooted. And he's all like, wait. They're rebooting Sailor Moon? I'm like, you didn't know? For an anime buff, you sure don't know a lot. And we just started laughing about it. I'm like, yeah, they're rebooting the entire franchise. And he goes, but it hasn't been off the air that long.
Yeah, it has.
Only about 15 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, when did you watch it? And he was like, oh, I watched it when it was on TV over here. And I'm all like, yeah, you haven't watched it. You need to, like, actually watch it. Or I won't listen to a single one of your comments.
Another show I started watching is, I'm going to butcher this name. Because I am Kiki, name butcherer, speech impediment ho.
You're a speech impediment hoe?
Yep.
Awesome.
There's got to be someone out there with that fetish. Nagi no Asukara.
Okay.
It is about 4 kids who transfer to a new school because theirs was shut down. Because apparently there's not enough people, or not enough kids to warrant having it open. But you don't automatically realize this. It's because their village is under the sea. They're humans, but they're fish humans. And not like in a mermaid, but like they need to be in water for a specific amount of time, and they have like light, scaly skin.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how do they go to school?
They can be out of water, too. But after a certain amount of time, they have to get back in.
Okay.
Yeah. There's more to the story than that. Because there's this whole fish god thing, and then there's also this thing about if you fall in love with someone from the surface, you're kicked out of the village.
That's silly.
Yeah. But that, too, is a good show. It's also beautifully animated. Especially with all the water that has to be animated.
What did I watch?
I have no idea. What have you watched?
That I thought was really good.
Have you started keeping a list?
I actually made this list because the guy at work was asking me what I have watched recently. Because he figured I'd have an easier time making a list of what I watched recently than what I've, watched over time. Gesundheit.
There you go.
Indeed.
Pardon.
So, I cannot pronounce this in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to hand it to Kiki.
Is that an R?
Yeah.
Okay. Uraboku?
Yeah. So, there's these group of people that they get reincarnated over and over and over and over and over again to pretty much save the planet from demons. Actually, I watched it on Crunchyroll, so... And they have all these powers, and, the main character is the reincarnation of, this girl, and there's a guy in love with her. What?
No, I'm just looking at the tags, and of course this says yaoi.
There's
yeah.
there's
This
no
is full of
actual
pretty boys and one girl. Oh, this is complete gay porn.
Sadly, Crunchyroll does not host porn, but it does host,
there
as close as
there
they
is
can
like
get.
no actual guy love in this, okay?
That's what the fanfic is
The
for.
closest the closest that they get to guy love is that several of the guys admit that they love this main character, but see, the reason why they love him is because he is like their savior. His whole point to being alive and constantly reincarnated is that he can take away a person's pain. Like, oh, you got your arm sliced through. Okay, now my arm feels like it has been sliced through, and yours is completely healed, and you feel no pain. I'm gonna go lie down for a little while. And that's like the whole point. And I watched the entirety of the thing, and I really liked it. I thought it was really cute, and it was really sweet, and it had just enough drama. There was no lovey stuff, which actually by the end I was perfectly fine with, because...
Madness.
I know, right?
Lies!
I still did not like the ending.
Yeah.
Because the ending
The
was...
world is normal.
The ending is essentially that this main character guy made the head bad guy feel something. And so now he is questioning what he's doing. So all the bad guys backed off. All the good guys are like, yeah, so we can kind of continue to live our lives until the next fight happens. And then that's just it. That's the ending of the whole thing. Is that they all get to go back to school, they all get to go find real jobs until the next fight happens. And that's the end. So, yeah.
Well, that's a real uplifting ending.
I mean, there's like no conclusion. Is there... Is the cycle over? Are they done? Or are all these people going to be reincarnated again?
That was clearly...
To try and save the world again.
That was clearly all the entirety of the story they had to tell.
Yeah.
Love, peace, and revolution. The 3 beats of history. A cycle unbroken. Is that what you're trying to say?
I have no idea.
Where did I put my drink?
The drink's right in front of you. No, the bottle. I don't know. There's lots of bottles.
Well, this one has stuff in it.
Which one is my bottle?
I want my bubble!
Yeah. So, whatever.
Are you seriously not eating the crust?
Yeah, she's seriously not eating the crust. What are you gonna do about it?
Give it to the
Bitch.
dog.
I guess that's fair.
Obviously, I was saving it for the dog.
Obviously.
I don't believe you.
Is that Captain Picard?
Yes. It's from Safe House. You know he has a real name, too, right?
I
Yeah,
never...
it's Captain Picard.
Yes, that's
The Starship Enterprise.
that is Patrick Stewart's ass. Have you never seen Safe House?
No.
Okay, I'll make you watch Safe House.
That gif of Sailor Moon. That's what I do. She's just so happy.
Yes. It's, because there's food staring at her.
Food. Food.
Now, why would Kiki link that of all things?
What
Sailor
we're-
Moon with stars in her eyes.
Because that's what we're talking about. Food. Food.
That I do that.
Well, you don't
That's what
get
we were talking
stars
about.
in your eyes. You're not literally an anime character.
I could be. Yes, I could.
Moo and such, this is the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. This is part 2. One day the robot uprising will occur.
I don't think you could do the whole star in your eye thing, or, the pratfalls or the odd flexibility. Do a boob butt pose. Let's see.
Don't even get me started on what she looks like in Stars. You started showing me pictures, and I started looking up the reference images. Like, they all got like 2 feet taller for some bizarre reason.
The animation changed slightly. It's not always that bad on the skinniness, but yeah. I mean, the animation is more consistent, but sometimes everyone's like rail thin.
They stopped looking like 14 and 15-year-old girls and started looking like gazelles. Not all the time, but there's times when like they look like they got squeezed vertically.
Yeah.
They're way less, like, I wouldn't say fat, but like they're way thinner and they're like taller, leaner.
I gave her something to fidget with. Why did I do that?
I thought you've learned over the years.
I always seem to make a mistake. Like, I'll get him something and he'll fidget with it for hours, or you, or...
Stop keeping people around you that like to fidget with things.
As long as you're happy.
I am, I'm happy.
Good.
It's cute. I want you to draw a chibi of me like this.
Okay. As soon as I get to that title card.
That should be in about a year and a half.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes.
I mainly just watch and read things that aren't very nice, so this is all up to you guys. Or we could keep talking about Sailor Moon.
Oh, we can always talk about Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon is awesome.
She is the one.
Sailor Moon, Sailor Moon.
You all crazy. Crazy!
Crazy. I like being crazy.
There's always someone to talk to.
Exactly. 'Cause I live in a world where I can talk to myself.
I miss the voices in my head. Now I'm all alone.
I suppose we could talk about the movie.
There's nothing to talk about.
Well, yeah, movies aren't canon. I mean, you were talking about how the animation was better,
Well, the animation was great.
but, they have better budgets and are only making one thing.
Surprising what an extra $10 million can do for you.
I liked the movie.
I'm not saying it's bad. In fact,
I thought it was kind of silly. I found, I was fooling around on YouTube, and there was this one clip that had a title, Sailor Moon's Death. And I'm like, oh great, so somebody actually just put out a clip there of, just one of the many times that she died. And I'm watching it, and it's from the ending part of the R movie. When her eyes go all blank.
When the crystal blows up?
Yeah.
Because she's trying to stop the asteroid?
That was the clip.
Yeah.
And as soon as her eyes go blank and she falls over, the clip was over. So, of course, my comment was, she did not die.
The
died. Crystal exploded. No, because they wake her up.
Yeah, because she comes back to life.
She didn't die.
Fiore essentially used his life force to bring the crystal back together.
Yeah. I say everybody that loved her used their force of will to basically reconstitute the silver crystal.
As far as I'm concerned, she did not die.
Well, that's the only time that it ever looks like that. Every other time it's a faceted sphere.
It will change shape a lot now.
Depending on what's going on. Yeah.
Because it's going to start becoming integrated with parts of her.
Hooray.
I mean, if anything, the R movie's look is, in appearance, quite similar to its, at least TV show, final form. When she's in her angel form, it's on her chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that looks kind of flowery, too. Final form. Wait, it's not actually my final form, but this is as far as we're going. And this will somehow turn back into a crystal-looking thing, and I don't know how, and I'll be able to separate it from myself. I don't know how I do that either. My life doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
Only by experiencing the act can you understand how to accomplish it.
You don't know how to do it until you've done
Just a two-dimensional being could understand 3 dimensions. We could not understand traveling through time.
it. Stop poking me in the face! Yes, very well put, Bones.
Just imagine the consciousness that could experience this existence in all points of time. Because the whole thing is, it's not as if you exist at different points of time. When you exist in 5 dimensions, you exist in all points of time along your own existence. You experience all points of time simultaneously. It's time compression, basically, to a 4-dimensional being like us.
From you, calm down.
And don't even get me started on the ones beyond 5, because that just gets weird. I, for years as a teenager, argued that God was simply a 5-dimensional being and nothing else, which really pissed off all the Catholic people for some bizarre reason. I mean, to me, it's the only way that he could be all-present and all-knowing. He would have to exist at all points in time, everywhere, all the time. He may even be 6 or 7 dimensions.
Yeah.
He, it, she, whatever.
It.
Being.
Imagination.
Whatever pronouns it prefers.
Fantasy.
Just watch where you're waving that thing.
Yeah, watch your waving that thing. Jesus.
Butterfly in the sky.
Did you just realize it was a butterfly? I'm sorry, you have a bit of a motif. Of course I was going to do butterfly things. If I could find a tiara with a butterfly on it, I would have gotten that. They didn't have any. So I got you a scepter with a butterfly rose thing that you need to keep away from my face.
Yeah, keep that shit away from her face, yo.
I'm such a little girl.
Good to know. We'll keep it in mind going forward.
Oh, she's legal age though, so there's gotta be some fetish there too.
No, I just act like a little kid. It's better than having to live in your guys' screwed up adult world.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I want to be 10 forever. Except my childhood was fucking hell, but whatever.
Well, none of us really had that much fun, which is why
was-
I'm doing it over again. And
I
nobody
was
can
almost
stop me.
universally despised and hated by my classmates. I had no friends, and I was almost constantly beaten up and shoved in lockers.
Bones is making me sad.
I mean, it's not as bad as some of my other friends who were, like, raped multiple times repeatedly over a span of 10 years. That beats me by a long shot, so I can't say I had the worst life possible. I just think I had a shitty life.
I don't think anybody should play the Let's Compare Our Lives game, because everybody deals with things in their own individual way. You could...
No, I was just putting it in perspective kind of thing. Like, I thought I had a really shitty life getting beat up all the time and basically having no friends. And then I find out one of the people I hung out with through college had been repeatedly, forcefully, violently raped her entire childhood. Like, literal rape, not like mind rape. Like, some asshole fucking not just molested her, but raped her repeatedly. And I was like, yep, I got nothing. I'm gonna go sit in the corner and think about how great my life was in comparison.
Well, there's always someone out there who has worse, especially if you look at, like, third world countries.
Yeah.
At the same time, everyone has strife, just not the same levels.
I agree.
Although our rape culture bullshit is pretty strong in this country.
Was that the point I was trying to make?
Ah, are you still there, Bones?
I'm here.
Okay. It told me my network was experiencing difficulties.
It always is. Your network sucks.
Shut your face.
Never.
Shut your
Never!
horribly truthful face. Shut it!
I will never shut up till I get the answers that I seek.
What answers do you seek? What is the question?
It's a quote from something, I don't remember what.
Oh, this
I
kind of makes
listened
me
to the
seem
end
more like
theme
a
from
robot.
Panty and Stocking.
Huh?
Why? Because I can.
Yes. And no, I was saying this kind of makes me seem more like a robot, because I can adjust it.
Oh my god. Kiki's turned into a cyborg.
I am not!
What is she adjusting?
It's a, wrist strap thingy that has adjustable thingies so you can tighten and loosen in certain areas.
She's a wretched hoe, yo. What'd I tell you?
You're a cyborg.
I'm not a cyborg.
So what you're trying to tell me is Caboose is a gay cyborg robot from the future.
Yes.
Who?
Good to know.
What? I missed something.
I have nothing.
Remember when Rooster
to
Teeth
point
just
at.
made really bad Makima? Yeah, they don't do that anymore. They just make really shitty Let's Play videos. Although they're really funny, so the really shitty videos are okay. Whereas, like, Markiplier's videos are really shitty, but he's really funny, so it's acceptable that his videos are kind of like whatever. Although I have to admit, Kiki, have you seen his penis clone video yet?
Yes.
That is the best opening I've ever seen. Why did you click on this? What's wrong with you? Okay, you want me to play this? Fine. I'll just play this. Whatever. Oh my god, you sick fucks.
And he's so
he just,
great
like,
because
slides in.
he's almost willing to do anything, like shake his ass on camera or try pole dancing.
He'll do anything to make his fans laugh. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, poor thing. He kind of hit himself a lot in the attempt at pole dancing.
Aww.
I haven't watched. I didn't know he actually tried that, but
Yeah.
I have to look for that video.
Poor thing.
I almost cried when he had the video where he played the fan game, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, I've lost sight of why I did all this. I remember when I used to make a video about like subscribers every 5,000, and then it was like every 100,000, and now it's like every million, and I'm like, it's like I need to get back to that, and I'm like, damn, dude. I didn't think you were that bad to begin with, but shit, you're making me feel bad.
He really likes to be in touch with his fan. The only reason he stopped making the mail open videos because they were so time consuming. They were eating away from, Let's Plays.
Yeah.
And people send him crap every day, so...
Yeah. I mean, you can do it once a month, just take like the best stuff he's gotten every month and do like a 5-minute video.
He'd probably feel bad considering, declaring something better than the other, though, so...
Yeah.
He seems like that.
Okay,
Guy.
some of his favorites. Jesus, titty fuck.
What?
I have no idea.
Nobody has any ideas.
So I went to the Kmart with my mom today. Man, that place makes me feel bad.
I have not been to a Kmart in so long.
Oh my god, I don't even remember the last time I went to a Kmart.
Dude, the Kmart, we have a Kmart that's like 20 miles away from us over by where like one of my aunts lives, and like I haven't been there since I was a kid. Like I used to live in the same town as my aunt, like, and we used to shop all the time before there was like Walmart everywhere in this town, in this state. And like I remember it being like not great, but not like skanky and ghetto and shit. Dude, we went in there today and it's just like, wow, this place is like I think Walmart is like the dregs of society. No, Kmart by a long shot. Like the dude that makes fun of like the people of Walmart, yeah, he needs to go into a Kmart on a regular basis because there are some real winners.
Well, apparently there's one in Sacramento. That's a long drive to go to a Kmart.
Yeah.
This town used to have a Kmart.
And it's Stockton Boulevard. You'd get shot.
Well, that's why they're still...
Oh my gosh.
Well, there's one in Citrus Heights. So there's a snooty Kmart. That's further away. Although you probably still get shot in Sacramento.
Yeah. There's a reason why every time I get over the city limit and I'm officially in Sacramento, I make sure all my doors are locked and my windows are rolled up. And that my purse is hidden.
Although we don't really have a reason to go to a Kmart. I mean, there is both a Target and a Walmart in town.
I know, but do you realize that neither one of them has any kind of like a stuffed animal area? There's like no stuffed animals at all.
Go to a different store then?
There is no other house.
Yeah, you could go to Big Lots or,
There's like no stuffed animals at Big Lots either.
It depends on what they have. You could also go to Dollar Tree, but they'll be small stuffed animals. Or use that internet thing.
I want to look at them. I want to make sure that they're soft.
All stuffed animals.
Man, they really need to make They really need to make Space Stallions an actual TV show.
I love how we jump around.
Jump around, jump up and get down.
It's not that I'm jumping around, I'm going through my favorites list on YouTube, and
Yeah, we're just trying to find shit to talk about. Planning, what's that?
I mean, seriously. Let's see if I can remember the tagline. As darkness is covering the multiverse, far away in the galaxy of the Prancing Stallion, there lies a new hope. The Space Stallions! Okay, I may have butchered that a little bit.
Didn't this show just start where there's a horse who's a doctor?
What?
Maybe it's I don't know.
You make me confused in the head. I thought I was weird.
Murder police? What?
That's the best kind of police. The murder police.
Murder Police is an upcoming animated television series co-created by Family Guy executive producer David A. Goodman and animator Jason Ruiz. The series is a satire of television cop shows centered on a dedicated but inept detective and his colleagues at a Twisted City precinct. It'll be on Fox in 2014. Ah, this is the show they pulled without airing a single episode, so we won't actually see it.
That's always good.
Why did they pull it?
Probably because they saw previews of her and went, no, we don't want to try to sell this.
Oh, Kiki, did you see that Homestuck is on its Gigapause now?
I have not. I still haven't even fucking caught up, so...
Yeah, 17th, yesterday, he posted Gigapause. He's stopping updates until he has the entire thing finished and ready to go.
Nice.
So it could be, you say it could be anywhere, I think, like 6 months to a year before he starts up again.
Damn. What? I fixed it.
Okay. Good for you.
And now instead of fidgeting with my scepter, I'm gonna fidget with my kitty.
Okay. Fidget with your kitty.
I got a little stuffed kitty that's holding a fish.
Isn't that awesome?
It's adorable. I really feel like a small child.
Well, let's see. I got you a tiara, a scepter, makeup, and a cat.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a child.
Okay. Seriously, where did my bottle go? My drink is empty and I am sad-faced.
I don't see one.
Aha!
I'm going to get more Dr. Pepper.
Can you get me more ice?
Yes.
Yay! Yay! Princess Green, bringer of ice. Destroyer of worlds.
That could work in with the bringer of ice.
So... Indubitably.
I wish I had more to say, but I've literally been working like every day right up until today for the last 2 weeks.
Is your server fixed?
I think so. I'll find out when I go back to work on Monday. My prayers are that it's going to hold together now, but after I don't even know how many weeks of trying to stabilize the system, we finally just dumped everything and started fresh with a whole new hardware setup and software setup.
Must keep the porn alive. Alive!
That's all the ice that was left.
Okay. Well, there's more in the trays. Because I only emptied one tray.
Oh. I only saw the one on top. It was full of water.
Pop, pop, fizzle, fizzle.
Oh, that is like right next to the mic. I'm sorry. I'm drinking Jolly Rancher green apple soda. Because it was $1.
Hopefully I'll be able to hear them in a minute. Oh, sure, now it's not going to turn on? Is that what they're telling me? Bastards. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was switching over from my cord headphones to my cordless headphones. You guys made me thirsty.
Ha ha ha. You gonna get Kool-Aid?
Yes.
With vodka.
I'm out of booze. I haven't bothered to get any more because I don't really like to drink that much.
I get sad when I figure out I'm out of booze.
No, that's because you are sad.
At least I'm a functioning alcoholic. I make sure that, I don't go to work drunk or hungover.
That's the secret, Captain. I'm always drunk and hungover.
So, do you know if you're going to be working from home or not, or is it still too early?
She's just looking at her schedule. I don't have that one.
Okay. Then I will ask you again next week.
Yeah, I still kind of feel bad about the whole Cogson thing, but at least she was finally honest with me. She's like, yeah, this is second to hanging out with my friends. I'm like, well, at least you're honest about it.
That's alright. We'll hook up some other time.
Huh?
The person we were going to have on the show couldn't make it.
We tried for like a month and everything, like, first she just wasn't available, and then we each had stuff going on, and then like, the second to the last time, I screwed up the time that we were all meeting, because I thought it was my time, but then it was in Kiki's time, so then it was like 3 hours later my time, and she wasn't available, and then the last time she just didn't show up, and she said she was good, and then like 5 minutes before we were supposed to go on, she emailed me, and she's like, yeah, I'm not even going to be on. And then we had this big, long conversation, which basically ended up with, she just admitted that basically she felt it was more important to hang out with her friends than keep a commitment. I was like, well, at least you're honest.
It's better than lying.
Yeah. Well, she just couldn't string it along any longer. At first, I thought she was doing it because I had kept screwing up, and then it turned out that no, she'd rather be out screwing around. Well, not screwing around. She'd rather be hanging on Fridays, hanging out with her friends, which is legit. But I wish she'd just said that ahead of time, and I would have never asked her.
Yeah.
It's okay. We have grief.
Indeed, we do.
I am not a substitute. The other person's probably more interesting.
No, believe me, you're far more interesting than most people we'd get on here.
How am I interesting?
That wasn't an invitation to put your cold hands on my hand.
Yeah, but your hands are warm.
It's because I'm not dead inside.
Neither am I.
I just told it.
But I am for sure.
Get off me!
Although next week ought be interesting since I have a date on Sunday. That'll be.
Oh yes, that's right. You have a blind date with a lady.
Yeah, apparently.
Run now.
Yeah, I had the same feeling. Like I'm walking into a trap, but we'll see. I'm just having dinner with her because I have to take care of some stuff at the office Sunday night. So.
I request a text when you return home, just so we know that you have not been murdered.
Yes.
I'm not kidding.
Please. Yeah.
I promise I'll text you as soon as I drop her off at her house.
Yay.
Yay.
Bones has a date.
Bones has a date.
I feel kind of bad because originally I was gonna offer to take her to a movie too, but like some shit came up at the office, and so really all I could offer was dinner because I had to, like around 6 o'clock, I have to drive into the office to get some shit done that needs to be done for Monday morning.
Who has
Plus,
a
I know
date
nothing
on
about
Sundays?
People
What now?
who are available to do stuff on Sundays have dates on Sundays.
Usually people have dates on like Friday nights or Saturdays.
I offered her Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and she wanted Sunday. I was like, okay.
Well, remember, some people work Friday and Saturday, so.
Like me.
Yeah.
I work Sundays too.
Hell, and I have made Thursday after class kind of a date night. We watch movies.
Awesome. It's because you guys are.
I coldly and blindly claw around Ira's sea, crying, "Where is Kiki? Where is Kiki? I'm so lonely."
I'm seriously not trying to ignore you, man.
No, I know. That's why it's funny.
She's just trying to have touchy-feely time.
Well, depends on how good the movie is.
Bazinga. I mean, legit, I hope you're not taking me too seriously, because it's mostly for comedic effect that I'm like, "Where's Kiki? I'm all alone. It's so cold and alone here." But I mean, legit, like anything after 9 o'clock, I basically rely on Kiki to entertain me, because otherwise I'm just bored out of my skull.
Which is sad, because I'm not very entertaining.
Oh, come on. You're extremely entertaining. That one night that we just sat and stared at each other in silence for 4 or 5 hours was great.
What?
Yeah, we kind of just did that.
I wish my internet was better, then I could actually hang out with you guys more.
Can you get it? Is it good enough to, like, do a Cards Against Humanity thing? What the fuck?
Yeah,
Occasionally.
it is, because we've done it with her before.
This is the end of part 2. Stay tuned for part 3. You are now listening to part 3. I am probably not going to bother with the uprising. Too boorish for my taste.
Okay, I have no idea where that sound came from, but whatever.
Are you guys being murdered through the walls?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Maybe.
Yes, it's a cat. It's a very adorable cat.
I just hear. There's just silence.
That would probably
The
be
line
me,
goes dead.
actually.
What now?
That would probably be me, actually. Where's my chainsaw? Actually, all we have now is the circular saw, because we haven't had the chainsaw in years.
I thought you were gonna make a joke about it being a gas-powered vibrator that has a setting for who needs a man anyways.
No, that would be great.
Hi.
Although I did enter a giveaway for, like, a big batch of different kinds of toys.
Let me know if you win.
Me and, like, 4,000 other people, so...
Let me know if you win.
I will certainly be just going, hey, anybody want this, or this, or this?
Yes, please. I'm making my little stuffed kitty cat dance.
Yes, I can see that. Here. There.
He doesn't belong in my shirt.
Yes, kitties belong on titties. And always right with the ball. Ow.
So who's setting you up on your blind date?
It's my mom and her coworker set me up with her coworker's daughter, apparently.
Oh.
I have no idea how it happened. I did it mostly to humor my mom. And now my mom's like super concerned that it go well or some shit. I'm just like, I don't care. I really don't. I'm not at all concerned about this.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't even worried about looking nice. Like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna shower and shit, but I wasn't gonna go out of my way to look spiffy. My mom's like, you gotta look nice for this. I'm like, I'm not concerned in the least.
At least look decent, you know? Don't, like, put on, like, holy jeans and an insulting shirt or something. And don't talk like that.
Yeah, like, today we were at camp, my mom's like, well, we should get you a nice pair of slacks and a shirt and tie, and I'm like, yeah, no, I really wouldn't worry about it.
Don't you already have ties?
Well, she meant new. I'm like, Mom, I'm not worried about it at all. She's like, I don't understand why you're getting upset. I'm like, because you're all making a big deal out of it, and it's not a big deal.
It's not like it's an arranged marriage or something. Well, I suppose you could try less with those.
Oh, yeah, believe me. If my parents would have done something like that to me, I would show up just as looking as badly as I possibly can. And just have the worst attitude. Just make sure that guy doesn't want anything to do with me.
Well, I think this girl is insane that she even wants to talk to me, but we'll see.
Well, that's because you don't think you're a catch. And you are. You are.
Because I'm not a catch. No matter how much you people tell me this, you're not going to make me believe that I'm actually worth anyone's time.
That's okay, we do.
I don't know where you're getting these ideas. I'm antisocial. I'm negative. I'm not very good looking. I'm incredibly hairy, and I have the personality of a rock.
Hey.
I think you just described my husband.
Did I miss anything?
Well, that just means you have a type, dear.
I do have a type. And if I didn't have Mike, I'd be going after Bones.
She's not kidding.
Huh?
I said you're not kidding.
I'm not kidding. I think we lost him.
No, why does it keep telling me you have network difficulties when everything's going
I just
fine?
can't tell if you people are joking or not. That's what scares me.
Middle of the cutscene.
We're not joking.
Yeah, we're not joking.
Good to know that you have terrible taste in men, apparently.
I do not! My guy is awesome, isn't he?
Sure. All I care, he's not mine.
Exactly. He's perfect for me.
Oh, I was so tempted to make a joke about Mr. Kiki, but I won't.
Go ahead.
No, Kiki's taste is worse.
The only thing I'm ever concerned about is if I actually have to cook and clean. I don't like doing those things. So my guy is better at cleaning than I am, better at cooking. I just keep track of the money and have a job, pretty much.
My hubsy wubsy is so cute.
Your Hubsy Wubsy is, yes, cute. Adorable.
Good girl.
My Hubsy Wubsies, is cute. He looks like a big teddy bear. A big
Well, it certainly
Giant.
sounds like one when he's snoring.
teddy bear. No, he sounds like chainsaws fighting when he's sleeping. And every time somebody hears him snoring, they go, "How do you sleep with that?" Very carefully.
Well, when a man and a woman love each other, eventually the penis probably will go within the vagina. I mean, occasionally not. But, assuming that both parties aren't asexual, and it is a sexual relationship, then yeah, that's bound to happen eventually.
I think it's been like 2 months.
Because
2,
we're all
maybe
excited
3.
about your new toys, and now it's been 2 months? Or are you talking about 2 months since penetration?
Okay, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Are you turning blue?
Turning blue.
Oh lord.
Oh.
I don't think you get it. So.
Yeah,
Blue
because
waffles!
he's got us all beat.
Who, me? The thing that did crack me up when I was talking to my boss about it this week, he's like, I tell you what, Bones, he's like, if you get laid, I'll buy you a drink. I'm like, I'm not getting laid, dude. He's like, it's been a while since you got laid. I'm like, yes, I'm aware.
That would be pretty weird if someone was not aware of that. I suppose coma patients might not be.
What was the line? He goes, how long has it been? I'm like, I think about 6 years. He goes, Jesus Christ, my balls would be the color of blueberries at that point, or some shit. And I was like, oh God. Yeah, I haven't been laid since I think I was a freshman in college.
So I'm all kinds of sad for you. But
I was busy at first, and now I just don't care.
still sad for you.
Also, the last time it was going to happen, I didn't have any condoms since I don't procreate that often. So, I was like, well, I could go get some. The girl's like, yeah, never mind. I'm like, yeah, I agree.
Kind of ruins it if you have to go get them.
Well, I was expecting it to happen. Like, everything went way better than expected. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't have any because I wasn't expecting this to happen. And she ended up leaving. I never talked to her again. I was just like, well, that sucked, but whatever.
That's really depressing.
She was more upset that I wasn't prepared. I'm like, I wasn't expecting to be having sex tonight.
Yeah, isn't that kind of something that you want in a guy?
How dare you be out of the stereotypical norm? Aren't guys always supposed to carry condoms around in their wallets, even though that's bad for condoms?
Yeah.
I mean, the latex is only good for like a year, so unless you're having like a lot of sex, there's not really a point to keeping one on you at all times.
Just keep one on you and replace it every 6 months.
I mean, sure. If both parties are expecting to have sex, then both parties should carry such items.
Well, for me, it was one of these things where it wasn't like I was dating the girl. She was like a mutual friend of a friend kind of thing, and we were all hanging out. And then, she was too drunk to drive, so I drove her home, and we were sitting there talking because she wasn't tired or whatever. And one thing led to another, and I'm like, wait, no, I don't have any condoms on me. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I wasn't expecting to have sex tonight. I don't normally buy condoms since I'm not sexually active. Yeah. So I was like, I could run to the gas station down the road and get some real quick. And she's like, yeah, never mind. Like, okay.
Well, I don't exactly keep condoms around either.
Well, you're not worried about it. Like, I don't want to knock a girl up, man. I mean, yeah, it'd be, pretty low that it would happen since it was a safe time, according to her. But I was still like, yeah, I'm not taking that chance. Sorry. Nothing personal.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like $2 of plastic to make sure, 99% chance we, keep it on the down low kind of thing. Like, yeah, it's worth it to me. But she was like, yeah, no, the moment is ruined. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go home then.
Makes sense to me.
My mouse has been stolen.
I'm trying to pick my next hairstyle.
You don't have much hair left anymore.
Did I say, tomorrow?
Well, you have time.
Exactly.
Gotta grow that shit back out again, goddammit.
You don't even know what it looks like right now.
I can turn the camera on.
Well, the same thing like Kiki's. It's wild and crazy.
No,
Nope.
it's very mundane, and she has hair in the back of her head, unlike me.
Yeah, that one shocked the shit out of me, because you've got, a party in the front and, all business in the back there, Kiki. Especially how often I see the back of her head. She turns her head up and is like, Jesus Christ!
She's gonna point the camera at me. I don't want you to point the camera at me.
I mean,
Oh,
you
that
gotta
looks
sit.
awesome!
Here, sit in my lap.
Why am I sitting in your lap?
Oh, that's awesome!
See?
That is awesome! Oh my god.
He's being sarcastic.
No, he's not.
No! That's a great haircut.
Hi, Bones.
Has she seen my mangled beard yet?
I don't think so. Turn your camera on.
Here, hang on.
My kitty
Yeah,
fell out of my lap. I have to fix my.
Can you see
You
her?
have
Or you
hair
turn
on
the
your
light on?
face.
No, we can sit in. She just can't hear you right now. She's fixing her tiara.
Sorry. I like that.
Yeah, I kind of missed with my trimmer, and then I had a huge swath missing because I was trying to trim along the bottom. This is like 3 or 4 days growth,
Oh,
so it's pretty
that's
bad.
really- That's not bad.
I look like a hobo,
No, you don't.
which I'm kind of okay with actually.
Hobo.
My mom today was like, "You need to get a haircut before you go on your date." I'm like, "My hair is not that long. Go away."
See a kitty holding a fish.
I have no idea if you can see that.
Could you see that? Oh.
Yeah. I think I win this nuclear standoff.
Oh yeah, Delma would just eat the cat.
Wait. I'll do you one better. Give me a second. Yeah. How about them apples, motherfucker? I got both. I got both Domo-kun and Jake the dog.
I have a magic scepter.
Yeah? I have a frog. Your argument is invalid.
I have a tiara. I'm queen.
Oh yeah. We're gonna.
And another
You wanna play Hat War? I'll play Hat Wars. Give me 1 second.
Well, I have a frog hat.
Yes, yes.
That I apparently scared you with once.
Oh, I can't get it on here. There. I win this war.
There, print screen successful.
I'm sorry, what did you just do?
Nothing.
She did something.
Nothing.
What did she do?
Nothing.
What did you do?
Nothing.
I don't think she did anything, honestly.
Look at it, it's a butterfly.
Wowee.
I like butterflies. And the color's blue. That's not a very good one.
Well, I'm sorry. It's the best I can do.
My personal favorite, the relativity clock. This is exactly what it looks like. The numbers turn.
Cool. I like that.
This is the best gift I ever got for graduating college the first time. I wonder if the light still works. Yep. Everybody's going, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talk about really, 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 really random things. And it's really fun.
That's pretty much what this show is these days.
It's all funsies.
Well, we pretty much, none of us at this point, well, I don't know about you, Gree, but either Kiki or I have really lives to speak of at this point. Nothing interesting happens. I don't know, maybe Kiki does. I don't at all. I can confirm that. My life is basically work, sleep, and occasionally anime when I can stomach it.
Switch work for school and add games along with anime.
Yeah, but your school is easy. I could do your school sleeping.
Yeah, you probably could.
I just work.
You sleep too.
Do I?
Yes.
It doesn't really feel like I do.
Occasionally there's sleeping.
We definitely know who the straight man in this pairing is.
What? I'm trying to fix things.
Okay. Do you need some duct tape?
Because duct tape is awesome.
Yeah, let's put that in your hair.
Wouldn't bother me.
Give me like my buddy's girlfriend and shave half your head.
No, thank you.
She got the whole like what's I'm looking for, like progressive trance vocalist thing going on where like one side of her head is just like completely buzzed. I'm like, yeah, that normally doesn't work, but that looks okay.
Some people actually do pull it off that look quite well.
I couldn't do it.
That's because you would hate it.
I would hate it. I see girls that have like half their heads shaved or something like that, and I can hardly stand to look at them, let alone have it. I meant like the side. I don't get it when you have like the side shaved.
It's their hair.
I know, but it looks really, really, really
Kiki's
weird.
makes sense. Hers is just like a reverse mullet.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
That's what it is. You're long in the front and short in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a better one if I can find it. Come on, computer.
I like his hat.
Yes, that is the fish hat. See, it's real. The fish hat is real.
Yeah, it wasn't something she made up. It's an actual hat that I own that I wear.
Well, I
Like
didn't think it was fake. I was just pointing out that it was a fish hat.
You should have seen it on HAL forums when I actually took a picture with it. They thought it was something like Kiki made up for my icon. And I'm like, no, it's a real hat that I wear. And they're like, no way. I'm like, yes, it's the actual hat. It actually looks like that. No way.
Oh, fuck,
So I took a picture with it. And they was like, oh my god, I can't believe it's a real hat. I'm like, yes, it's a real hat.
I like it.
It's the best hat ever. Best hat ever. Huh.
What are you drawing?
That.
Why?
Practice.
Drawing something, that's for sure.
You know, it's one of those things where you have to practice.
I want you to draw me as a chibi. As a princess.
Never. Never.
There.
I knew I had it here
Princess.
somewhere. Just need to find it.
You're the prettiest princess ever. Except for those other princesses who are quite pretty too.
I wonder if I could screen share it. I bet I can.
Why aren't you pissed that I called you a princess when you're a grown-ass woman who clearly could be a queen? Or is it because we're playing up the whole you're a child motif, you'd rather be a princess?
Princesses are always prettier than queens. And younger.
My best hairstyle ever. Yes, I know. You know what's sad? I did that before that was cool to do. I got beat up daily for that. And the next year everyone was doing that with their hair where they had like the reverse bleached mohawks and shit.
Oh
I was
my
like,
god.
fuck you guys. I was like 15 at the time, I think. No, I must have been 16 or 7. 16. That was February of 04.
Oh, he is younger than us, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep on forgetting that.
Yeah, I graduated high school in 05. Such a dumbass. Such a dumbass. Yeah, here, hang on, we'll,
Making my butt hurt.
Well, I don't like your butt.
let me see if I can find...
But now I'm off screen.
Other perseverance, there's one picture of me in our entire family photo album that's where I'm unshaven, and it's the best photo ever if I can find it.
It's the best one ever. Can you guess what this is from?
A movie.
Yes.
Ghostbusters.
High five!
I actually got it. It's from the first one, isn't it?
Yes, it's the establishing shot of the library.
I was gonna say library. You can
because
believe me or not.
But yet neither one of you said library.
Because we're not from the south.
That's a nice picture.
He looks so
I know.
happy.
That's because my cousin's a riot. She's tickling my neck.
I don't think I have any cousins that would tickle my neck.
I don't know.
I actually guessed Kiki's picture correctly.
You win nothing.
Nothing at all.
Are you kidding? I won something. I got a high five.
I suppose you do.
I don't get those very often. Because usually I'm too dim-witted to understand what's going on. Missed a part.
Oh my god, I have to share this photo with you guys just because it's so bad.
Huh?
Ah, yes, to our audio listening audience, because that's all that exists of this event. You get to see nothing! Nothing! Or I'll cut this part out, I don't know.
First day of work at my job when I was like, I think 19 or 20. God, I was a dork.
What the hell is up with your tie?
What, you don't like paisley ties?
Go away, fly!
Shoe fly, don't bother me. Shoe fly, don't bother me. I like your shirt.
I still have that shirt. It's somewhere in my closet.
Mostly because I like blue. I don't think I could even start hating blue, even though I wear blue every day. Your drink is making me nervous. I feel like it's going to fall over on your keyboard. Thank you.
I mean, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
I just have to get it off before. Why can't I get it off now? Pitch tits.
I'm sorry, one more time?
You heard him. You knew you heard him.
I wasn't sure I heard him right.
What?
Huh?
What did you just open?
Apparently he opened Capture Smile. What does that mean?
It means run. I don't know what it means.
It means run. Oh, he took himself off.
I'm trying to go back to my video feed, but for some reason it won't let me. And it upsets me. It upsets me.
Does it upset you?
No, not really.
As long as everyone's honest.
I'm not.
So you really are a robot?
No.
Are you a doppelganger?
Hmm.
You never did come up with a password or anything.
Huh?
It's a secret phrase that you would know that a doppelganger clearly wouldn't know, so if I asked you what it was and if you said it incorrectly, I would know to kill you. We have passwords in case of doppelgangers.
Hmm.
And no, I'm not telling you what it is.
How do I know what you are?
I am everything.
Or how do I know he's not a doppelganger? How do we know that Bones isn't a doppelganger?
Look, as long as he keeps recording the show with me, I don't care.
Well, it's obvious. A doppelganger would be confused by the term of cupcake.
Yeah.
They wouldn't understand the context.
It's like, aren't I Bones? Shoot him. Shoot him now. Also, if he was a doppelganger, there's like almost nothing I can do to stop him. I'm a different fucking state.
You could try to stop me, but you would fail. Fail miserably.
That's why we do the only logical thing.
We kill Superman?
Tell Radron to call the police?
Tell who?
Exactly.
No, we all move to where he is.
I'm not moving to Minnesota! Everybody needs to stop suggesting that. It's cold.
Yeah, but just think about it. Then you could hang out with me all the time, and I'd come and bug you almost every night.
So then you'd be like me. I can't tell what Kiki's thinking.
Oh well, my camera feed's not working now. Whatever.
I couldn't afford to move to Minnesota.
Well, I wasn't saying like tomorrow, obviously, when, you know, you guys are all done with school and shit.
Tomorrow's Saturday.
And Saturday is actually a perfect
please.
day.
Why would I move on Saturday? It's gonna be so much vacationer traffic. Also, I'm not moving to Minnesota.
Why?
Keep telling yourself that eventually you'll give in.
Why doesn't he just move out here?
If I
That
could
is a
find
great
job out there, I
idea.
probably would, honestly. Maybe I should be looking around out there.
It's warmer here.
I would enjoy that.
I'm not quite sure you'd enjoy the summers where it's like, you know, 105, but
Well, at least we're not the part of California that tends to catch fire. Occasionally there's a fire, but we don't completely catch fire.
no. Sometimes we just have a little bit of smoke. It looks more like fog. But it's not really that bad. And we're close to a major. We're close to the capital. We're close to a college. I'm trying very hard not to say where we actually are.
It's plastered. Like in the last episode, I specifically named our town.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't fucking care.
okay. Well,
I'm not giving out my street address, but
oh no.
Well, considering your name is plastered all over the fucking website,
yeah.
it's not like it would be hard for them to figure out where you live.
I don't think anybody around here actually listens to your show, though.
Probably not.
I don't think anyone actually listens to our show, period, but you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, you hear that, people? You don't believe you exist, because you probably don't. Seriously, sometimes I think I only edit the show so Bones can listen to it later.
What? I haven't listened to it for months.
Yeah. See?
I assumed you were the one listening to it.
Well, I only listen to it while I'm editing.
We're doing these and no one's listening to them. Oh my god.
No, I have all of them.
Except for the ones I made since then.
Yeah. Which I have my flash drive. No, I'm just waiting until I finish my book. And then I'm gonna start listening to the shows, on, like, my breaks and stuff. Because I have no friends, so I have nothing better to do. I'm depressing, aren't I?
No more than the rest of us.
Yeah, I spend like every single day going out and sitting in my car and reading my book. And that is what my break consists of.
So riveting.
I know, right?
That's some hot shit, yo.
So what are we talking about now?
Apparently being depressed. Well, let's see. How long have we been recording? About hour 45-ish.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Don't put a hole in it. She's gonna put a hole in my stuffed animal.
Oh,
Oh no!
see? It's all gone. Yay! Yeah, I'm totally gonna put the hole that in a thing I just spent money on for you. That sounds logical.
I was trying to get the plastic thingy off my kitty's head.
Stranger things have happened, right?
Well, yeah, we put a man on the moon a couple of times.
More than a couple of times, about half a dozen.
And there are people floating around in space right now.
I know, that's kind of crazy on itself.
They're the only ones that are gonna survive the apocalypse.
I wouldn't survive very long.
Saying there's no one on the moon at the moment. And most people who went to the moon are dead.
Yeah, there's only a couple of them still left. What are you laughing at? You're laughing at riots?
Don't judge me.
I'm gonna eat pizza and pretend you don't exist for a couple minutes.
I was joking.
So how about them animes?
Indeed.
So clearly, we need to record the two of us. And by the two of us, I mean mostly you, because your madness will be hilarious. Tempting to watch any other show. In all of its dull glory. Dull.
My madness or his madness?
His madness.
His madness. Okay.
I'm going back to my madness. Going back to mad.
So yeah, I think we've run out of content. Not that we really had much in the first place.
We never have much to say. Never! Never! Also, I really haven't done much of anything in like the last week other than work, so I don't have much to say other than Inuyasha sucks. Sucks hard and long!
I think Inuyasha's cool.
We'll keep that in mind going forward.
Anywho, so that was whatever episode this is. 42?
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I'm Kiki.
I'm Grieve.
And I'm Cupcake, maybe.
Yes.
When the thought serves me.
He's covered in delicious
Frosting. Frosting.
Pink frosting.
Can there be rainbow sprinkles?
Well, I made a funfetti cake mix, so yeah, up to you.
I love that kind.
Everyone does. That's why it's funfetti, and not lame fetty.
I would totally buy lame fetty cake.
Thank you for listening to this episode of the Super Happy Fun Dabatron Tea Party with Kiki, Bones, and Breathe. Farewell and such.